Alright, let's dive into something that's got the watch community buzzing. Luminox just dropped their new Navy SEAL 3550 series, and it's a big deal. But here's the thing, it's not just another watch release. This is Luminox we're talking about, a brand that's practically synonymous with toughness, especially when it comes to their military-grade timepieces. So, when they slimmed down one of their most iconic designs, you know there's a story there. Personally, I think this move is fascinating because it shows how even the most rugged, no-nonsense brands are starting to think about wearability and everyday comfort. It's like they're saying, yeah, we can still be tough, but let's make it a little more refined. Now let's talk legacy. This watch series dates back to 1994, which is wild when you think about it. That's over 30 years of collaboration with the U.S. Navy SEALs, and that's not something every brand can claim. What makes this really interesting is how Luminox has managed to stay true to that military heritage while still evolving. I mean, the Navy SEAL 3500 series was already a beast, but this new 3550 series? It's like they took everything people loved about the original and said, how can we make this even better? One thing that immediately stands out is the size. They've shaved off a full millimeter, bringing the case down to 44 millimeters. Now, a millimeter might not sound like much, but trust me, it makes a difference. It's like when you switch from a bulky pair of boots to a sleeker pair, you still feel protected, but there's this new level of comfort. And it's not just about size. The case design has been completely overhauled. The crown protection is better, the bezel is more ergonomic, and the overall look is just sharper. In my opinion, this is Luminox's way of saying, we're not just about brute strength, we're about smart design too. But here's where it gets really intriguing. Despite all these upgrades, the price is still just $595. That's insane. I mean, for a watch with a Swiss-made Ronda 515 movement, Carbonox construction, and 25-year lume tubes, that's a steal. What many people don't realize is that this kind of value is rare in the watch world, especially for something with such a storied background. It's like Luminox is saying, we're not here to break the bank, we're here to make tough, reliable watches accessible. Now, let's talk about the design choices. The new integrated strap is a nice touch. It's more refined, but it still feels rugged. And they've kept the Navy's official font, Liberator Sans Heavy, which I love because it's a subtle nod to the watch's roots. But what this really suggests is that Luminox understands the balance between heritage and innovation. They're not just chasing trends, they're evolving while staying true to what makes them unique. If you take a step back and think about it, this watch is a perfect example of how brands can modernize without losing their identity. It's not just smaller, it's smarter. The ergonomics are better, the readability is improved, and it still feels like a Luminox. Personally, I think this is the kind of watch that's going to appeal to both longtime fans and newcomers. It's tough enough for the field but sleek enough for everyday wear. What makes this release even more interesting is the timing. In a world where everyone's talking about minimalism and versatility, Luminox is right on the money. They've taken a watch that was already a favorite and made it more adaptable. From my perspective, this is a smart move because it opens up the watch to a broader audience. It's not just for military enthusiasts anymore. It's for anyone who wants a reliable, stylish timepiece. So, here's my takeaway. The Luminox Navy SEAL 3550 series isn't just a new watch. It's a statement. It's Luminox saying, we can be tough and refined, rugged and comfortable, classic and modern. And at $595, it's a no-brainer. If you're in the market for a tactical watch that doesn't compromise on style or functionality, this is it. But this raises a deeper question. As brands like Luminox continue to blur the lines between rugged and refined, what does that mean for the future of watch design? Are we moving toward a world where toughness and elegance aren't mutually exclusive? Personally, I think that's a future I'm excited to see. What about you? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of Luminox's latest move? Is this the kind of watch you'd wear, or do you prefer something more traditional? Let's chat.